Hi. Hey. What are you saying? Nice going, man. Thank you. How you feel, okay? Make him a row captain right away. You elected row captains, didn't you? Well, it's in your interest. A lot of audiences take the easy way. They pick the guy in the end. That's what we did in 1972, in 68. Let's not do it again, man. My job essentially is thinking up goofy shit. Comes right down to that. I mean, you don't have time all week. Just signing checks, going to the laundry, answering the door. Herbie, come here. A lot of interruptions. Hi. Yes, you are in this. You may say anything you like. You don't have a lot of lines, granted, right? You have to think of them, but it's often hard for me to understand them, because oddly enough, these places are built for the voices to go that way. And what I hear is... Cannot tell. I have to turn around and say, "Get off there, you asshole!" So I think up the goofy shit and I come on the weekend and report it to you. For instance, have you ever noticed on the escalator that the handrail moves a little bit faster than the thing you're standing on? Have you noticed that all frozen peas are the same size? There are no really large frozen peas. It's like, have you ever started a path? No one bothers to start one. We don't mind using the ones that are there. Over here on the path, Dane. But you ever take the time, start a path? Go ahead. It's a little hard. You have to hold the grass down yourself at first. So, if you're a discus thrower and you practice alone, you gotta go get it yourself. All the shit you can talk about, nobody bothers talking about. Who empties the wishing well? Acupuncture. We know you can go if your complaint is pain. Can you go to the acupuncturist if your complaint is that you have thousands of tiny needle holes all over your body? What would he do? Anyway, hi, and say, how are you? And welcome to the Big GC show here. Lots of the big sounds coming up for you. We play the big tunes between now and midnight. Time, temperature checks, news on the half hour, bulletins when they happen. We'll have it all. Thank you. Let's go. You know how when you're in a teenage, like they talk about grass or any drugs that science has provided us, a gesture means anything. They always forget all those beer and wine experiences that the adolescent goes through. Beer leads to heroin, there's no question about it. Definitely. In fact, mother's milk leads to everything. Acid, DMT. Mother's milk leads to cannabinol. Always been looking for that no-poke shit. People always talk about one poke shit, two poke shit. Look at my eyes, me and my old lady. Put it out 3 times. Always. No poke shit. It's good. You just cop and you leave it at home and stay high. Knowing it's in the closet. Because there are all kinds of variations, all that mystique, like wines, have crept into the pot thing. They were always there. When I was like 15, 16 and learning about grass, it was Panamanian green. They used the whole word. Now you got Panama Red, Acapulco Gold, naturally. And you run into some nice offshoots. You got Chicago green, which is really a Mexican green, but it's grown near that gold. And then there's, well, a guy laid something on us once. He said it was Toledo Window Box. We had gotten into grass about, like I say, 53, 52, and most guys drank before they bothered with anything like that. And there were only two things around. There was only grass and smack. None of those slick, exotic things you guys have today. Everybody drank first. Saturday night, what do? Buy something, puke on your shoes. That's why we heard about grass. The word was out. Marijuana. Marijuana. Bush, hemp, boo, smoke, weed, gauge, grass, tea, Mary Jane. That's in all the books. Mary Jane. Marijuana. Nobody ever said it. You ever hear that? Hey, you got any Mary Jane? What does it do, man? Get you high? And we found out grass doesn't make you stagger. Your breath don't smell. And you don't puke on your shoes. Which is important. Because when you go out drinking, you can get busted for two kinds of breath. Liquor, won't forget it. And puke means, forget it, you already got drunk. Sure. Grass sent you home, and you could even undergo your mother's closest scrutiny, because by this time you had come home often enough in someone else's clothing that she was openly asking to smell your breath. You smell the breath? One of the problems that marijuana is having in being decriminalized, yeah, no one can remember where they left the petitions. I think I had 3. Yeah, I had 3. What are we talking about? Oh, the petitions, right. Yeah. Right. They started the classic way. How did you get started on drugs, sir? I forget, man. This man has been looking to get high since the dawn of time. First guy probably thought, this can't be it. So he laid down next to a bunch of flowers for a week, and that didn't do it. Stood in the corner. They didn't even have corners. He stood in the corner. No, things didn't work until some guys started to find the right bush. They watched the goats and sheep frolicking. Them goats eat that shit, stay up all night and play. Now you tell me what we're eating isn't wrong.